King Dasharath is dead. The capital of Ayodhya and the allied kingdom of Mithila are paralyzed by grief, leaving a sprawling empire suddenly without a functioning ruler. The vacuum of power triggers a collision between two unyielding forces. On one side is Ram, anchored to his dharma, his strict duty to honor his father's command and remain in the forest. On the other is his brother, Bharat, whose relentless devotion makes him refuse the throne. The political and moral deadlock is total. If Ram returns to the capital, he breaks his sacred vow. If Bharat accepts the crown, he betrays his love for his brother. Neither man can yield an inch without destroying his own integrity. While history is full of wars fought to claim a throne, this is a psychological battle of reverse ambition, where the goal is to give power away. Desperate to break the stalemate, Bharat turns to Queen Mother Kaushalya. He begs her to use her maternal power to command Ram to abandon his vow and return home. This traps Kaushalya in an agonizing psychological paradox. She is a grieving mother whose deepest desire is to have her son safe at home, yet she feels a profound pride in Ram's unwavering righteousness. Facing her weeping stepson, she makes her choice. She refuses to let her emotional attachment become a barrier to Ram's truth. She will not issue the command, ending Bharat's hope for an emotional rescue. With the sages of the era completely stumped, everyone turns to King Janak of Mithila. Janak is a philosopher king, famous for navigating the material world with enlightened detachment, making him the only judge equipped for this crisis. When emotion and duty reach a perfect stalemate, only supreme philosophical detachment can break the tie. The grand assembly hall falls into a heavy stillness. Two royal families, the elder sages and the citizens of Ayodhya, wait for Janak to deliver his final ruling. A golden scale illustrates Janak's foundational argument. Dharma, the adherence to duty, is the stabilizing force of the universe. Its rigid, glowing left side drops, representing how duty holds creation together. But pure, selfless devotion shatters cosmic rules. Under the weight of a single drop of light representing love, the scale violently tips, and the rigid structure of the law cracks. Janak delivers his verdict. Based on this logic, Bharat's love outweighs Ram's duty. The victory belongs to Bharat. Love does not simply bypass cosmic law. In its most distilled form, love becomes the highest cosmic law. But Janak introduces a hidden condition. To actually wield the power of true love, the victor must pass a test of complete self-denial. Janak defines true devotion as prioritizing the internal peace and spiritual integrity of a beloved over one's own emotional desires. Bharat realizes his demand for Ram to return was rooted in his own grief. Dragging Ram back to the throne would ease Bharat's pain, but it would force Ram to abandon his spiritual path. Bharat immediately surrenders his claim. He places the final choice back with Ram, who then commands his brother to manage the empire in his stead for the 14-year exile. To win a battle of supreme love, one must be willing to surrender the spoils of that victory. Bharat accepts the responsibility of running the empire, but he refuses the royal title and the throne itself. Instead, he asks for Ram's wooden sandals to serve as the symbol of authority. He will rule as a proxy, with these objects representing the king. This timeline tracks the 14-year exile. Bharat sets a lethal deadline. If Ram delays his return by even a single day after the circle closes, Bharat will walk into a funeral pyre. The assembly watches as Bharat departs for Ayodhya. He carries the wooden sandals on his head, bearing them with the reverence of a man wearing a crown. The stability of the empire now rested on the crushing moral weight of a brother's wooden sandals.